Oh, there we go. So cute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kay. If you haven't been here before, hello. And if you have, welcome back. So today this video is going to be about my PIXIE frog. I'm going to go over some things that I do to care for him and also his enclosure setup. He's been obviously growing quite fast because he eats a lot, but I upgraded his home from a smaller version to a bigger one. So I'm going to walk you through the process of things that I considered while rebuilding his home and things that you should make sure you look out for too if you have a frog or a PIXIE frog specifically. So first things first is you want to make sure that you have an enclosure that's big enough for one of these kinds of frogs. PIXIE frogs tend to be very big in size when they're full adults, and right now he's not a full adult, so he's like about this big, but when they're full adults they're about this big. And I'll include a picture on the side so you can kind of get a visual of what they look as adults. So obviously because of their size, they'll need a lot of space. The good thing though is that they don't grow super rapidly, so you can do a gradual increase until they get to being full-size adults. And that's kind of the process that I'm taking. Another thing about PIXIE frogs is they actually don't move or hop a lot. Because of that, you actually don't need that much space because they don't need that much space to roam. You might see that there are some people who choose to build their enclosures with one side being a more terrestrial environment, so with coconut barks, fiber, moss, whatever else you want to put in there, and on the other side is more of an aquatic enclosure. So the reason why I actually chose not to go with this method is because PIXIE frogs are actually quite dirty. So this would require a lot of cleaning, it would require a really good filtration system, and also a pump. For me, I actually preferred to go with a different kind of enclosure just because of the ease of use. They're not big swimmers, so they don't need a bunch of water, but you definitely want to have a sizable water bowl for them to immerse themselves fully. To build this kind of enclosure, this is the kind of moss that I use, called sphagnum moss. I don't know if I fully said that correctly. If not, I will also include the spelling down in the description box. So this is kind of what it looks like. And I will also include the kind that I used in the link below in the description so you can get the exact same kind. And then here's the coconut fiber that I use. It's a huge bag. There are lots of other animals that use this coconut fiber as well, so that's why I have so much. If you feel it, it has kind of like, it kind of looks like wood bark. And also because the coconut fiber is actually really porous, it holds a lot more water than just regular wood. So it's a way better and a safer option. So let's open up, and this is the enclosure here. I would say it's a square, and I would say it's maybe 2 by 2 or 2 feet by 2 feet. And then the other thing that I have here is a water bowl. So the water bowl that I chose, I'm just gonna move this out of the way so you can get a better view of what it looks like. The water bowl that I chose here has a ramp. It makes it safer, so PIXIE, the PIXIE frog, can basically climb in very easily, immerse himself, take a bath, and then run away and go hide whenever he wishes. So for the setup here, I have about 1.5 inches of coconut fiber at the bottom. So I'm just gonna move it out of the way so you can kind of get a sense of how I put it evenly across the bottom of the enclosure. And then we put the moss on top and cover that evenly as well. And you'll notice that both of these together trap a lot of moisture, so it's perfect. And here's what the lid looks like. It is mesh. And of course, if you live in a drier climate, you can put a piece of plexiglass over it to keep the moisture in better. I also like to make use of this as well. So in my case, I mist him down multiple times a day because I want to make sure that it's really wet in there. And this is my favorite mister that I've actually had for about 2 years, and it's still going strong. Just works like this, super easy. I'll link it down below because I actually really love this one. Yeah, so that's it. And just so you know, guys, juveniles usually like to have a hiding spot, and then they usually like to go in there, but I created one for mine, but I don't know, he just does not make use of it, and he'll just burrow wherever he feels like. And then as adults, they actually typically don't need a hiding spot, and they prefer to just be out in the open. Oh, he's so cute and fat. Oh. Oh. Hi. So here's my friend Karen. Say hi.
Hi guys.
She stopped by halfway through the video. So have you ever fed a frog before?
Have I ever? No.
Okay.
No,
so these
never.
are super worms. Get a good view. These are the worms that he loves to eat.
Yum.
And this is his calcium powder. And I'll link this below too. So let's do it. So I'm just gonna put like, I don't know, 2 or 3 super worms in here, and then you can try it. I'll show you how I feed it, and then you can do it after. Let's do like one.
Okay. Seasoning them over there.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is my favorite one. It has calcium and minerals all included in it. And I just put some on here generously to cover all the worms.
Yum.
And then he's going to get his worms. So it's so fun, it's so cute to watch him eat. So I just use these so I don't get bitten by him. Oh, there we go. So cute.
There you go. He doesn't want it. Should I grab it back?
Yeah.
I'm scared he's gonna bite me.
Oh, he won't bite you. So, Karen, how's your first time feeding a frog?
It's actually pretty scary. It was exciting, but it was a little scary.
It's kind of difficult, or no?
It was a little hard.
A little challenging.
I couldn't get it in the mouth. I tried.
She tried her best.
I did. Next time I'll do better.
Okay guys, well thanks so much for hanging out with us again. And guys, next time I will be showing you a surprise. Got a bunch of dart frogs, they're absolutely beautiful. She's seen them.
Yeah, they're adorable, so cute, many colors.
Yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned.